Hi everyone, this is Catherine from Classy Defy. I just wanted to do a quick video on the technique that I ended up using for the Artsy Addict technique blog hop. I ended up doing the Rangers Alcohol Ink by Tim Holtz and made a little mini album, which unfortunately I apologize is not completed at this time as I'm in the middle of a huge project. But I just wanted to show you a little bit about the technique. So what I did was I took some plain regular dominoes and I used alcohol ink on the blank side of it and along the edges so that this way it covers it, and use them as ends for a mini album. Or you could use it on your desk so that you could put a little word that you could have displayed, and it can be just something very simple as that, or you can just add tiny little pictures in between all the different little pages. So what I did was I used 2 domino tiles, and I used a 2" by 12" sheet of paper, cardstock, and I scored it at every single inch, so at every single 1 inch, so that this way it'll fold like an accordion. So the colors that I ended up using were the Pool Adirondack Alcohol Ink color, the Mountain Rose color, and I also used the Pearl Mixative color. And I put them all onto the Ink Essential tools, the blending tool from Tim Holtz and Rangers. So what I did was I would put a little bit of the blue. I just put a couple dabs here and there onto the foam, and then I would use some of the Mountain Rose. And then I used some of the Mixative Pearl. So just it gives me a little bit of dimension, or a little bit of sparkle to what I'm doing onto the domino tile. I didn't want it to be just plain colors. And then you pour your blending solution onto your pad. And what I did was I just put it around on my craft mat, and I can even use the one that I've worked on. It already has color to it, but you can just dab onto it to get the color effect that you want. You see that there's different colorations and the marks on there, so it gives you that marbleized look. So I did that for both of the domino tiles, and I let it dry, and then after that I ended up attaching it to the cardstock, and after the cardstock was already scored, and I used just the Fabri-Tac to put it together. And then you can just, like I said, you can put words, letters on here to make one complete word, welcome or creative, design, and then, or you can just put pictures, tiny little pictures, or using some of Tim Holtz mini products, his little tags, from his Paper Stash line, and then this way you can just do a whole bunch of little different things, but it's a cute little tiny project that you can do. But my whole technique was just using the alcohol inks and seeing the different versatility that it gives you, and not having to work on just regular paper, because I've used the alcohol inks on paper, but it was something new for me to try and use it on a non-porous item, and it gives you a total different look and just a cute little project. So I hope you enjoy this. Sorry that it's not a completed project, but it was just a little technique I wanted you to know that you could do with just regular domino tiles. So this is the front and the back of the covers, and they sit really well on a table, and that's what I liked about the domino tiles, so that you didn't have to worry about having it falling over if you wanted to have a little word on there. So they're great little bookends. So enjoy. Thanks so much. Take care.